Alright, so this is our guided practice over word choice and tone. So the annotation task would normally be, how does the author use word choice and repetition to create a specific tone? Okay, so I'm going to read it to you, and you are going to try to figure out what is the word choice or the repetition. After practice, you walk home alone. This feels strange to you because as long as you can remember, there has always been a second person. On today's long, hot mile, you bounce your basketball, but your mind is on something else. Not whether you will make the playoffs, not homework, not even what's for dinner. You wonder what JB and his pink Reebok-wearing girlfriend are doing. You don't want to go to the library, but you go because your report on The Giver is due tomorrow. But JB has your copy, but he's with her, not here with you, which is unfair. But he doesn't argue with you about who's the greatest, Michael Jordan or Bill Russell, like he used to. Because JB will not eat lunch with you tomorrow or the next day or next week. Because you are walking home by yourself and your brother owns the world. Okay, so in this poem, what is the repetition that you are noticing? What word keeps repeating over and over again? Alright, so we're going to pretend to be Dora the Explorer here. The answer is you, and I'm sure you all got that right. So, I'm going to have you scroll to the bottom of the green section and begin crafting your answer about what makes this a strong bridge SCR. Okay, so I've written it for you. Your job is to simply identify if this is a strong bridge. The claim example, in the poem's second person, Kwame Alexander uses word choice to create a lonely tone. Introduce the evidence and the quote. In the scene where Josh walks home alone, he explains, you are walking home by yourself and your brother owns the world. And then finally, the explanation. Here, the words you and yourself have a distant feeling because normally Josh writes in first person where he says things like, I did this, I thought this. But here he writes in second person because he and JB are estranged, meaning that they're not happy with one another, they're distant, they feel really far apart emotionally. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes. You are going to answer the question, do you feel that this is an example of a strong bridge SCR? Why or why not? Okay, when you finish that, you're going to move right into your mastery check. It's the same task. Once you're finished, you're going to click submit, and that's it. Thanks, guys.